The issue of homelessness is not isolated to developing nations but is also prevalent in developed countries like the United States. Despite significant economic growth, extensive resources, and access to various social programs, the U.S. still faces significant challenges in addressing the homelessness crisis. In this essay, we will delve into the underlying reasons for the prevalence of homelessness in developed countries, with a particular focus on the U.S. Economic factors. One key factor contributing to homelessness in developed countries is the complex interplay between economic factors. While the U.S. enjoys robust economic growth, income inequality persists, leading to an ever-widening wealth gap. The stagnation of real wages for low-income workers, coupled with rising housing costs, creates a situation where even those employed may struggle to secure suitable accommodation. Affordable housing shortage. A shortage of affordable housing is a central issue. The increasing demand for housing has not been met with a proportional increase in supply, driving rental prices higher. Many low-income individuals find themselves unable to afford decent housing despite working. Additionally, the lack of rent control regulations and an inadequate safety net for those on the verge of homelessness exacerbates the problem. Unemployment and underemployment. Economic crises and recessions can lead to job losses and increased unemployment rates. Despite a growing economy, the availability of stable, well-paying jobs with benefits, especially for those without higher education, remains limited. Hence, unemployment and underemployment contribute significantly to homelessness rates. 2. Social and demographic factors. Homelessness is also influenced by social and demographic factors that affect vulnerable populations disproportionately. Mental illness and substance abuse. A significant percentage of the homeless population faces mental health issues and substance abuse problems. Due to inadequate access to mental health services and treatment facilities, these individuals often find themselves on the streets. Substance abuse can lead to job loss, breakdown of personal relationships, and eventually homelessness. Social disintegration. The breakdown of family units, social networks, and community support systems leaves individuals more susceptible to homelessness. Domestic violence, family conflicts, and lack of social cohesion can leave individuals without a support structure and lead to housing instability. Aging population. The aging population is one of the fastest-growing segments of the homeless population. Factors like inadequate retirement savings, high healthcare costs, and limited social security benefits can push individuals into homelessness after life-altering events such as emergencies or the loss of a spouse. 3. Systemic factors. Beyond direct economic and social factors, structural and policy-related issues contribute to the persistence of homelessness in developed countries. Insufficient social safety nets. A limited social safety net can exacerbate homelessness rates. Many countries lack comprehensive social welfare systems that address the underlying causes of homelessness, such as providing access to health care, employment assistance, and affordable housing programs. The absence of a safety net leaves individuals and families particularly vulnerable to economic shocks. Criminalization and inadequate support. The criminalization of homelessness, through various local and state laws, only perpetuates the cycle of homelessness. Criminalizing activities like sleeping in public spaces or begging further marginalizes individuals experiencing homelessness, making it even harder for them to access necessary support and escape their situation. Fragmented approaches. Inadequate coordination and action among government agencies, nonprofits, and community organizations hamper efforts to address homelessness effectively. A lack of long-term, comprehensive strategies, often compounded by insufficient funding and inconsistent political will, can impede progress. The prevalence of homelessness in developed countries, including the United States, stems from a complex intersection of economic, social, and systemic factors. Economic disparities, unaffordable housing, unemployment, mental health and substance abuse issues, social disintegration, and inadequate safety nets all contribute to this crisis. To combat homelessness effectively, an integrated approach, including economic reforms, increased affordable housing availability, expanded mental health services, robust social safety nets, and comprehensive policy frameworks, is crucial. Addressing this multifaceted issue is vital for ensuring the well-being and dignity of all individuals in developed nations.